Good morning, Velma Hagar here. And this morning we're going to talk about a thing called pantheism. Now, pantheism is actually, it's rampant, you guys. It's absolutely rampant. What I want to preface this with is you can see God in nature. There's no doubt about that. Everything you look at in nature, you can see God. And the word clearly tells you can see him there. And so many people can actually find God through nature. But nature is not God. It is not. The animals, they are not. People think the earth they idolize the earth and all that's in it. And it sounds so good. It sounds so good. We have to protect the trees. And that's good to protect the earth, but it is not God. And do not get confused with that. Though the earth itself literally sparkles with God. There's no doubt about that. It sparkles with him because he's the creator. And when you create something, your DNA, so to speak, is in it. So God is in nature, but nature is not God. I literally have people I love who I believe are operating in pantheism. And pantheism is nothing less than idolatry. And the very first commandment that God gave us is do not put any other gods above him. He's a jealous God. I heard, what's her face? Oprah say one time, I don't like that because God isn't in the God. I know he's jealous. Well, he is too. He says it very clearly in the Bible. Oprah's wrong. Oprah is one of the ones that absolutely, probably, I would say, I don't want to say absolutely because I don't know her personally, but from what I see, I can see pantheism in her. I can see that. They always appear very kind and brilliant but they have the wrong person as God. They have the things of the earth as God rather than God himself. To God, this is a heinous sin. Love God above all other things. Anything you put above God is exalting it above him, and do not do that. That's the first commandment he gives to us. And like my brother once said, if you don't do anything else, pay attention to the 10 Commandments. Even though Jesus brought that down to 2, there's really only 2 commandments, and within those 2 commandments, everything falls. And his 2 commandments are love God with all your heart, with all your soul, and all your mind, and love others as yourself. Now, within those 2, everything falls. All, don't murder, don't covet your neighbor's wife, don't steal. All that falls within those 2 commandments. When Jesus died on the cross, he changed that. He made it simple. He made everything simpler. So, with that said, that is the number one thing that God said. So pantheism, think about it. If you find yourself seeing God in nature, that's fine. You should see God in nature. But if you start elevating it to the place that it becomes God, you're out of order and you're operating in pantheism. How do you like that? It's a good word, huh? Pantheism. Okay, with that said, my book. Let me grab it because you need to see it. I'm sure that made a horrible scene. Hidden treasures in secret places. I did all that to get this up here. You're going to love this book if you don't have it. Oh my gosh, it's so good. All right, you guys, with that said, Velma Hagar bidding you a blessed day. No pantheism. Serve and honor God the Almighty. Bye.